Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Geoguessr. We are doing Urban Guesser today. It's a map by Wolftrekker. And we do have a cigarette advertisement right here, but we have the Philippines car. And we are on the right-hand side. Don't be a maybe. Be Marlboro. Like, come on. So I'm pretty confident we are going to end up in the Philippines. It does feel like it's a pretty major city. Hopefully that means we are able to find, I don't know, something that says Manila or any of the other major cities in the Philippines that I don't know of. Hopefully we find something. That is our main goal. Now we do have a nice blur, a nice telephone, Del Pillar Street, Paniquel, Tarlac. I feel like Tarlac is the name of the town. I feel like Paniquel is the name of the region. And I feel like we're not going to find either of those. It feels like it's a big town. Maybe I'm not reading this right. Maybe it's whatever's up front. Tarlac feels like it's a town name. Is it going to be like a really small bullshit somewhere? It might be. I honestly feel like guessing by Manila is the best place to guess. Let's see if we can't find anything else that says Tarlac. That says Tarlac as well. Saint Paniqui, Tarlac. Unless it's Del Pillar, Saint Paniqui, right? But Tarlac again. So I feel like Tarlac here is our best option. I don't see really anything else. Is this going to say Tarlac? It does say Tarlac again. So where the fuck is Tarlac? Tarlac City. Okay. Del Pillar Street corner. Is this Del? No, this is MacArthur. This is 58, Santa Rosa. So Del Pillar Street corner, Clark Street. Luna Del Pillar Street, MH Del Pillar Street, over by Clark. Bosmian, Bohemian, Zafario, and it goes over here as well. But I don't see, sadly, a Clark Street. But we should be kind of in this general area. I hope we have a good guess. And it ends up being 12 miles to the north. It looks like me and the current leader guessed pretty much the same exact spot. We're getting the same amount of points. 12 miles to the north in a town called a station. A Cocola, Coral, Samput. Not by the name of Tarlac. Okay. Is Tarlac misplaced, maybe? Pharmacy, Twins, thin license plate with blue on both sides, Albania, Italy. It looks more Italian. That sounds more Italian, and we get a nice Trek review. I don't actually know if Albania has any Trek reviews. But it definitely feels like Italy. Now, it's got to be a city, obviously. It doesn't have to be a major city. It's the whole point of Urban Guesser. We got nothing, though. Let's see if we can't find our way onto a major road. That looks like... I was about to say the canals of Venice, but that's grass, not water. I may be super blunt today. Giardino Paolo Novelli, and then something right here, which is a crest and the town name. It's a police municipal. Giardino sounds oddly familiar. It's definitely Italian. It's not Venice, because that's grass and not water. We have a bus. Al mio fianco non passi inosservato. Whatever that means. The Italy UO bus. But no town names, from what I can tell, listed on the bus itself. And nothing when we reload the coverage on a different side. We do have Firenze, Pisa, Bologna, Modena, Firenze, and Lucca. all with distances. Now, Bologna, right over here, 91. Modena, right here, 147. So we're closer to Firenze, which should be down here more. On A11. So where is 11? Here's 13, 31, 22. Do we really not know where Firenze is? Isn't that Florence? And then Pisa should be over here as well. So here's Pisa. I'm pretty sure Florence is Firenze. That should be 29 kilometers to our west. Lucca, which is right here, should be 50. So from here to here is 30? So we're over here more? Or are we still on A11? Because A11 looks like it kind of just dies. It kind of does just die. Is there actually a town called Firenze? Not from what I can see. I do believe that is Florence. Now the center of the city is to our east. I still don't have a town name, but judging on distance, I don't think we're too far off. Traffic zone. Pistoia. Is there a town called Pistoia? If there is, I don't see it in time. So let's see if the... It ends up to our east. His Pistoia. So we did actually find the town name. That actually makes more sense. That Lucca and Florence would be in the middle of the two. It makes more sense that way, actually. But not a terrible guess. We have the roof rack. We don't have the tape. And we have Spanish. So we're in Guatemala. There's only really like one place in Guatemala. And that's Guatemala, Guatemala. Now that doesn't actually mean that. There's definitely a lot more places in Guatemala it could be. We do have the Villa Nueva, which is what, the new village? The new town? I don't know where we could begin to look for that. Our best guess here should be road names, right? And obviously if we find something that says Guatemala, are we going to assume it means Guatemala, Guatemala? Or we're going to assume it just means Guatemala. But we know what country we're in, and that's what's pretty important. So far, no road names or numbers. I think that's been a theme recently. For some reason, we always struggle to find anything. And by anything, I literally mean, like, yes, we're able to figure out what country we're in. But is that really too helpful? I don't know. I feel like we need to, like, sit down and just learn every single city of every single country in order to compete with some of these people. Like, you guys are just out of your fucking mind sometimes. Like, oh, I was here last year. I've never heard of this place before. We have Nueve Centro, Santa Clara, and El Fruto. Another town that I'm not too familiar with. We can try and find Santa Clara because that sounds like a name I've seen before. And it's probably because it's from California. But you never know. Here's Nuevo Santa Rosa. Well, obviously not the same, but kind of close. But I'm not seeing any of these names anywhere. And I feel like the further northeast we get, the more Aztec sounding it is. And this sounds more Spanish. And that's probably why we're guessing where we are. Still not seeing anything. Villanueva. Okay, no, we got it. Return to start. We are on unnamed street 15. I'm going to throw out there. Kind of feels like a park area. Here's a park area, but not like that. Maybe this park right here. If we return to start, and we look behind us, there's a Quai de Delay, which looks like it's a restaurant. Are you fucking kidding me? And Pharmacy, Virginia? Are you fucking kidding me? We fucking found it. On the lucky fucking guess. At a random fucking park. This is Unnamed Road 15. Congratulations. You now have a new name, whatever road this is. And then 6th Avenue, I guess. Well, shit. I didn't see that one coming. White license plates. We do have the front of the car. We do have the roof rack again. Is this really Guatemala again? again? It's Guatemala again. Salida CA9. Back to Guatemala. Little not so diverse. Obviously, that's just luck of the seed, I'm going to say. We kind of want to find out where we are by a town name and guess unnamed road 17 this time, maybe? Maybe we want to go even. It's definitely going to be Spanish. But that's not too important. What is important is the town name. Al Lago. I don't know what Al Lago is, to be honest. Could this be the same town? Servicio el lugar, connection, Señor Disgrunto, Banco GNT Continental. But again, not seeing any town names anywhere. Unless Lopez, but I feel like that's just the name of the store. Maybe on the bus, or this right here. República of Guatemala, we knew. Primera Brigada de Policía Militar, Guapia de Ona. And then I'm guessing the town is Amatilan. Is that a real town? I wish I spoke Spanish. I already told you, like, working in a restaurant for as long as I did, like, you know, yo soy leche, por favor. You know, I could ask for food. I can't, however, understand normal Spanish. So that's the problem. So if we can figure out, I don't know, something from a restaurant, maybe I can get away with it. As we pass a restaurant, it's not worth it. Because at that point, even if there is a town name, we're not going to really recognize it. Barrio El Rosario. Isn't that the Rosary? So it's a very Christian area. We're not going to get good points here, mainly because we haven't found a single fucking town name. And if we have, we just haven't recognized it. We already used up all of our luck on the first Guatemala, so it kind of makes sense that the second Guatemala is going to be a little worse. We did have street names, though, here. It doesn't feel like Guatemala. Let's go to Chimolacto. You know what? Let's stay near it. You never know what's going to happen. The recycle, save the environment. Nothing. Los Angeles. Liberate Los Angeles. I don't think it's a Los Angeles, Guatemala. It ends up being a Macion, which would end up being 8 miles off. It ends up being a little bit south of Villanueva, which, that's actually pretty interesting that they're that close together. Failed to load the panorama. I hope it comes down that everybody lost this. However, you are still able to guess. So, we need to take either A, the refresh option, or the B, guess a random city and hope we got lucky. I think we're leaning more towards guess a random city and hope we got lucky. Because the fact that we're able to guess, not too helpful. And this could help us win, right? Because if we get technically 400 points and everybody else skipped it, we win. Let's refresh. Alright, it looks like it's not loading. So let's put down a random guess. If I had to guess, we've already had 2 in Guatemala, so I'm going to say that the Western Hemisphere out of the question. Let's go Europe. Let's choose a random city in Europe. We already had Italy today, so let's not do Italy. I'd actually... You know what? Let's make a play. Let's go Dijon, France for the mustard. And it ends up being Mongolia. We don't win. I should have guessed Japan. The high score is KXRT. Not getting anything because obviously that round was fucked up. So Wolf Checker, I know you're watching this. Over by Cholbasan. Apparently didn't load. We had a chance. We had a chance to steal it. And we were unsuccessful. 59 coming in third at 17,702. Looks like the Philippines, which is the other location we had. screwed you up a little bit. Bo in 4th at 16-3. Cedric Tiger in 5th at 16-2. Martin in 6th at 15-1. And then Rum in 7th at 15-1. Not going for Guatemala one time. Instead going for Puerto Rico. Interesting play. If we would have had, I don't know, let's just say we guessed Japan, we would have won that. Not bad. Good game, KXRT. Well played, well deserved. But that is going to be where we call it for the day. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but when you don't get an image to load, it kind of just happens. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow live on Twitch at 12 p.m. noon Eastern. If not, we will have another video up on Friday at the same time, 3 p.m. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.